morning and welcome to this morning's session of Coffee with Rhadi. Also, I want to tell you Happy New Year. For some of you, 2009 was an awesome year. For some people, it was a very trying year. Some people had a lot of triumph from that year, and some people had a lot of people, as we say down south, people trying them. For me, 2009 was up and down. I had a lot of struggles, a lot of financial hurdles that I had to jump over, a lot of maneuvering that I had to do in terms of some of my personal relationships, and it was quite challenging. And to be honest with you, I kind of appreciated the challenge. I had to speak to the youth at my church the other day, and I basically told them that in life you're not going to have a better workout partner than God. And the reason why I told them that is because the great thing about when you're in line with God and you happen to have him as your workout partner, he's never going to put any more weight on the bar that you can't handle. So even though the weight on the bar may seem heavy, the weight on the bar is definitely quote unquote liftable. And the weight on the bar is supposed to be challenging, because if it's not challenging, you don't have an opportunity to do what we call spiritual or character weightlifting. And if you don't get stronger, if you don't get up your loins for that which you have to deal with in life, then you don't ever have an opportunity to build up the strength that's necessary in order to press on toward the mark of the high calling. That being said, I appreciate all the hurdles that I had to jump, all the things that I had to push out of the way, and all the weight that was on the bar in 2009 in order for me to get powerful enough and strong enough, not only externally but internally, to deal with all the new challenges that God has for me in 2010. I hope that he has done the same for you. Now, today's message in terms of Coffee with Rhadi, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about something that's very basic, something that a lot of us know. I want to talk about this word. I want to talk about that word ordinary. I want to talk about basically what it means on a colloquial level. On a colloquial level, ordinary means normal. You're doing the basic or base level stuff. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing miraculous happening. It's just an ordinary day or an ordinary situation. Most of us go through life and we want to live an ordinary life. We are fine and happy with existing in the realm of the average. We don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to do anything that's over and beyond what will cause us to be ordinary. The bottom line is a lot of us don't want to do the extra. Now, if you've ever watched TV, I'm sure you've heard the newspaper boy say, "Extra, extra, read all about it." And the reason why he's saying extra is because, one, he wants to get your attention. It's amazing how the word extra gets people attention. Like when you say, is there any extra credit that I can have, Miss Jones, so that I can increase my grade? Or I would like to do some extracurricular activities. Ma'am, I would like some extra. What can I do to get some extra money? The thing about extra is extra exists outside of the realm of normalcy. A lot of us want to exist outside of the realm of normalcy, but a lot of us don't want to pay the toll of the extra in order to be extraordinary. Now, if you don't want to pay the toll of extra in 2010 in order to be extraordinary, then don't get upset when you find yourself in the same place that you were in 2009. Now, please understand this. If you do the same thing in 2009, you're going to receive the same thing in 2010, if not worse. See, what happens is when you become, or when you accept the mindset of a champion, that doesn't mean that you win all the time. It just means that you do the extra all the time, because the extra does not mean that you will win all the time. There's no causal relationship between doing the extra and winning. There is a causal relationship between doing the extra and being extraordinary. See, once you do the extra, you will be extraordinary, and then that extraordinary that you have achieved becomes your new ordinary, which requires you to do a new extra. See, a lot of individuals don't want to do the extra because what happens is people on the periphery begin to expect more. So other individuals feel fine with just doing the ordinary because they don't want anybody expecting any extra from them. That is what we call cowardice, because you are scared to put out. You're scared to take off in the first 100 meters of the 400 because you don't want to feel the way you're going to feel at the 250 or 275 or 300 meter mark. You're scared to run hard. You're scared to train. You're scared to get up in the morning at 5 o'clock. You're scared to get on the treadmill. You're scared to start a new diet. You're scared to tell yourself and your kids no every time they want to go to McDonald's. You're scared to enroll yourself in school. You're scared to create a book list that you have to read at the beginning of the year. You're scared to save $100, $250 a month. You're scared to pay your tithes on a regular basis. You're scared to do all of this because you actually enjoy being ordinary and you don't want anybody to expect anything extra from you. Stop being a loser. Start being a winner immediately and begin to do the extra so you can live a life that is extraordinary. Take care. This is Coffee with Rhadi, and have a wonderful year and a super fantastic day, as my man Lord Irvin says. Take it easy. God loves you, and so do I.